Hi everyone, I'm Pam, and I just wanted to film myself playing some solo board games. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to be doing, but today I am playing Hadrian's Wall. So, Hadrian's Wall is a flip and write game, which essentially means you flip something, you write something based on what you flip, and you earn stuff along the way. And I really love roll and write, flip and write, all of those kinds of games for solo gaming, and it's so quick, it's so fun, and yeah, I really enjoy it. This is not going to be a teach. I'm not here to tell you how this game works. I just wanted to film myself doing this solo campaign because I thought it would be nice to have like a record of that. So in a solo campaign, there are 16 forts that you can build, and you have to do them in order. The first one is Fort Segedunum. Is that how you say that? Segedunum lay at the eastern end of Hadrian's Wall in Wallsend, near the banks of the River Tyne. Its name meant strong fort or victory fort. So for this specific campaign, you have some fort rules. For this one, you only reveal one of the neutral prospect card each year instead of two. So this is related to the scouting and for the trading. You also need to complete all wall sections, so all of that. And you need to score 70 plus VP. And if you want to take up the challenge, you could score 20 plus VP in at least 3 of the attribute tracks, and you get like a setup reward for the next fort. So I'm just gonna go for the fort goals. If I feel like I can take up the challenge midway, then I'll try and aim for that. But yeah, let's just get started with this one. So yeah, the only rule is to reveal just one neutral prospect card per year. I'm probably going to be referring to the rule book because, I've only played this a couple of times, but we shall see. First thing that we need to do is to deal ourselves a fate card. So this is going to give us our starting resources. So we have one of the soldier, we have one of the builders, 3 of the servants, 2 of the civilians, and we get 1 resource. I like to call this stone or brick. And then we have to pick 2 of the what they call this, prospect cards, and we have to pick 1 as our path card and 1 as our prospect card. I think because we're doing this where we have to complete the wall, I think I'm just gonna go for engineer because I don't think I'm gonna be doing the market at all. So I'm gonna choose this as my prospect and this as my path card, or basically my scoring card. So this is gonna give me 1 more civilian, and 1 more resource. And then you automatically get 1 resource from your production right here. Then we have to reveal just 1 of the neutral prospect cards. So we could use this shape for the scouting or this for the goods. But as I mentioned, I'm not going to be doing the goods, I don't think. So that is the setup of the game. Okay, so what I want to do first, I definitely want to build up the fort first. So I'm going to use this builder to build up the fort. And then I could use a citizen. Okay, since we're doing the wall, I feel like doing a lot of the apparitores will be useful, not citizen, civilian, because it gives us a lot of the blues that we need for this one. The soldier I like to use for this track, but yeah, I think that's good because it gives us the black and the blue meeples, which are the soldiers and the builders. So I'm gonna do 1 first for the apparatus. I gain a blue, and then I am gonna do another of the fort, which then allows me to do 1 of the wall, which gives me another 1 of these. And then I could potentially, let's see, so I need to start making buildings at some point. Large buildings are the large hotel, large workshop, large road. I really like the road and the small workshop. I like doing those. So I think I'm going to use this to bump up our resource production. So that's going to give me 1 resource and 1 or one resource production, and then one of the actual resource. And then I could spend one of these to get another of the builders. So I'm just gonna be using this to do this. And then I could just use this for wall guard. I tend to go in a direction that's not either of this. I'm just gonna go to the left. Did that. What else I want to do? So I can do 2 more of the wall. So for those chains, you have to have built the 4th in order to build that part of the wall. That's gonna get me a civilian. And then I think I'm gonna do... I could do one of these to get a red that I could use here, a builder. I could do this as well. I actually do like the priest because I like the temple. I feel like it works well for me most of the time. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use one for priests. So that is gonna give me one of these red ones. And then, okay, I'll use that there. I do want to get a blue one though, so I can build this up and use this. I could use one for the sippy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, if I do 2, I could get this, which I like. So I'm gonna do 2 of these, which is gonna give me a soldier, which I am gonna use the soldier here. And that's gonna give me a civilian, but that also opens up this wall, which is gonna give me a renown and a cohort. So I'm just gonna go for the right cohort. And then I am going to... I could use this here, but I could also use this for getting a discipline. What do I want to do? I could use this to get a builder, fill that in, fill in another builder, get me set up for like lots of production, which I feel like I'm gonna need if I need the wall to be built. So I think I'm gonna do that. I am going to use this, get a builder, and then I'm just gonna use the 3 builders to get me... I don't think I want to do that actually, because I'm gonna get another one of these, but I won't have anywhere I can spend it in. Oh no, I can do 2 sippies. Okay, that's fine then. Because this is gonna give me one here, and also one of these, and then I'll use 2 of these to get me this part. Yeah, that works. So once you're out of resources, that's when the year ends, and you're gonna get attacked by the pigs. So I'm going the easy route. So I just need to take out 1. Oh, I think they mentioned that for the solo campaign, you actually have to use the medium. Yeah, design best to work on normal difficulty. So we'll use the yellow flags. So I have to pick 1. Just not center is what I'm looking for. Okay, that's good. We're protected, so we don't get attacked. We earn 1 valor for that. And then we can discard this. I get to pick a new this. So we're year 2 now. It's gonna give me 2 of these, 1 builder, 1 civilian, 2 stones, and then I get 3 from my resource production. And then I also reveal the neutral prospect, and I reveal 2 of my potential prospect or path guard. Okay, resource production, if I get it to 9, I really like wall guard section because I feel like we could actually get there because I need to fill in the walls anyway. But this is already one VP here. But I would need to fill that out. So I think I'm just gonna use that as my prospect and this as my path card. So I get one builder, one stone as a resource. Okay, year 2. Okay, first I am gonna build a 4th. And then I am going to build the corresponding wall. That's gonna give me a civilian. And then I am going to use the civilian. Do I want to do 2 civilians now? Let's see. I really want to build this one because it's going to give me lots of points. Well, not lots, but I get like, if I build it as soon as the 3rd year, I can get 3 VPs from that because I get to choose, or 4 actually. Let's see. This is actually useful as well, and I can build it now. And it's going to give me a builder, which I can use here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use 3 of these. I'm already at the 3rd granary, I guess. 3rd infrastructure level. So I can fill this out. I'm going to get a builder for that. And then I also need to start building this because I don't want to have builders and not be able to fill that in. So I think I'm going to use one builder to do this. So I get this. And then I'm going to use 1 or 2 wall guards actually, which is going to give me discipline and a cohort. I'm going to use the center just so we have at least 1 protection. That means we're somewhat safe. And then I do want to build the medium. Is it too early to build? Let me just save this so I don't use it. This is for the medium granary, and see what I can get from this one first. So I want to do the I could definitely do this here. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 citizens here. So that is gonna give me a builder and a discipline. And then, so with apparatus, I could build this at some point later so I could get rid of the stain. But I think I'm also going to start building the temple. So that's gonna be this and this to build the temple. Yeah, that's gonna give me, I already have 1 in the priest track, so that's fine. That's gonna give me a piety. Okay, and then I am I'm gonna use this to fill out the apparatus. That's gonna give me a discipline, which is then gonna give me a builder. And then I'll use the builder to build the last one here. That is going to give me another discipline. And then I will spend this, a builder and a servant and as resource to make the medium granary. So now in the next round, I am all set to start building the 4th some more. So that is the end of year 2. We get to be a tap. So for year 2, we get 2 cards. Okay, because I haven't used the neutral prospect card, I don't need to draw additional cards. Okay, so we get attacked at the left cohort and the center, which are both protected. So we get the maximum amount of valor for that, which is 2, which gets us a soldier. Okay, now year 3. So I get a soldier, I get 2 builders, I get 3 servants, 1 civilian, 1 resource, And then I get the additional 3 resources. I get the additional builder. And then I can discard this and pick 2 new prospect cards. Constructed landmarks. This could be good because we're trying to get a lot of points here. And I don't think I'm gonna do gladiators at all for this playthrough. So I'm gonna go for this. And then I get a builder or a servant and a resource for that. Okay, year 3 is in. I'm gonna first construct some walls and a sippy. So 1, 2, 3. So I can cross out 2 of the cohorts. I'm gonna do the center, and I like to do 2 each, and then I focus on 1. That's how I do it. And then I also get a oh no, yeah, I just did that. So I only get 2 cohorts. Next is I could do more of building. So I get a citizen. I could do the wall guards. Maybe I'll do 2. That's gonna give me 1 discipline, which is good. I need to start filling in the garden as well, because that would be good for the protection. So I think I'm gonna first, I'm gonna do 3 resources. Is that wise? Do I need that many resources? I actually don't know if I need that many resources. I'm gonna build first. Okay, so build that. And then I am gonna use this to build this. That's gonna give me a renown. And then, because I'm trying to think if I wanna use this for the forum or the training grounds. So I like to do that as well. Because that's one of the 2 ways I could get wall guards. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the citizens first, probably easier. So I'm gonna do this and this, which is gonna give me a soldier and a discipline, which then gives me a builder. So I'm gonna use the builder again to do this, and that is gonna give me a citizen or a civilian. Why do I keep calling it a citizen? And then I am just gonna use that here to get another builder. Okay, now I have 2 builders. I'm gonna use this to fill out the wall guards. That's gonna give me 1 cohort, so I'm gonna do this one. And then I think I'm gonna use 2 builders to fill in my first temple. So that means I get a piety. Okay, and then I think I am gonna use, what should I do? I could do this to get a civilian. And then I could use that civilian to get a stone or a resource. And then use this resource to then, I need to build a large stuff if I want to score at least 2. I really want to build this one. I can actually. They have 4. Yeah, I have 4 on the infrastructure. I can do 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. So I can build this. And I want to move along the discipline track. Yeah. So that's gonna give me 1 discipline. Maybe I should have done renown. But no, I can't. I could only choose 1 of the 2. And then I only have 1 of this, so I'm just gonna put it in here. And that's not gonna earn me anything, but that's all right. So that is the end of the year. I'm gonna have to pick out 4 cards But we're pretty protected, I think, because unless we get them all on like one side, we're pretty much protected. So you get a center, a right, a left, and a center. Protected. Perfect. So we're not going to get any of the disdain, but we're going to get max of the valor, which is 2 valor, which we love. Okay, year 4. Let's draw our fate card again. So we get a soldier, we get 2 builders, 2 servants, 2 civilians, and then we get 1 resource. Damn, my resource is really low. So I need to get 3 more here, and I can get 1 of the builders. Oops. And then I could also choose which track I want to progress with. I think I'm gonna go for valor so I can get this. Yeah. Okay, and then we discard this, pick out 2 new cards. Oh, I totally forgot to do this, but I'm not even using it, so it doesn't matter. This was supposed to be for the last year, and this is for this year. Okay. I haven't been doing scout, but I want to do the filled temples. So I am gonna put that here. I'm gonna put it here, and I get 1 more soldier. Okay, and this is not the best set of scoring that I've ever done, but okay, never mind. Okay, let's see. What do we need to do? First, let's build some walls. So I'm gonna do 2. So that means I get a cohort, which I'm gonna start focusing on the center. So that's a cohort and a renown, which gets us a civilian, and that also gets us discipline. Okay, now let's think about what I want to do next. Okay, I think I need to start, I can start building a large granary. That could save me a lot of, I could do it now. So I'm just gonna save that here and think about it. So I could start with some, I don't think I'm gonna get any disdain actually. I'm gonna try not get any disdain. So I'm gonna use this yellow ones for, okay, I think I'm gonna use this to get a okay, back up. Let's do some soldier stuff first. So wall guards, and then that's gonna get me a discipline, which is gonna get me a builder. And then I'm gonna use this to get another citizen, or I keep calling it citizen, it's civilian. Okay, I am then going to, I need more resource production, honestly, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I could do some scouting, but I need to improve my, I could do that just so I could get all of, like, more of this, even though I'm not gonna try and progress on the scouting. Okay, I'm gonna put that as last resort, so I need to save this and this for that. Okay, I'm doing a lot of saving. Okay, let's see. Okay, I am gonna use one of these to fill in a temple. Actually, let's do 2. Let's do 1 first. Fill in that temple. And then I am going to use this to build in this. I could use this to train. So now is year 4. I could use this to train, and then I'm gonna go on the middle line again. And then let's see. Actually, I realized that I did that, but I haven't even built the temple. So now I have to commit to building a temple. It's a good thing that I have the resource saved up. That's the thing with flip and write. Sometimes you forget certain things, and that can cost you. So now I got piety for that. that one, and then that got me a builder. So I could do 2 builders to get close to this one, but I don't know if that's actually any useful now. Maybe, because it would help if I could get to some of these. What did I want to use this for? For scouting, right? Yeah, I could just do that. Okay, I'm gonna build second level of the patricians so I could scout. So I am going to scout. So I'm gonna use my own pattern, which is just that. So I'm just gonna cross 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna get me 2 of these, which we love. And then I am gonna use this to use this to progress the wall, because I have to do that, which is gonna get me a civilian, which I could use 2 of these to get a builder. So I'm just gonna progress on the I just realized I couldn't have, but I had the resources anyway, so I have no choice but to commit. Okay. Oh, good catch. It's a good thing that I caught that. I needed 3 on the track of the priest in order to build the medium temple. But I did have the 2 civilians anyway, so I could have just done that first. But I need to keep track of this better. So I got the builders there. So I'm just going to use these 3 builders to increase my resource production. This is just so I can build a lot of stuff later on. And then I'm going to use another civilian to progress the... Yeah, I'm going to use this to progress this. So that's going to give me 1 of that. I can use this to... I'm going to use this to progress this 4th, which is going to give me a discipline and a cohort, which gives me a valor. And then I'm going to use this to fill in this part of the wall, which finishes off the center cohort, gives me a discipline as well. So yeah, that is the end of year 4. We're going to get attacked now. So now we need to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, center, right, left, right, left. Okay. So this is all protected. 2 of these are protected. 1 of these are not, but I'm going to cash in the favor and protect us from that so we don't get disdain. We get 3 of the valor. 3, right? Yeah, 3 of the valor. So 1, 2, 3, which gets us a soldier. Okay, next thing. Let me just flip this so I don't forget. Okay, we have aristocrat. And then for the fate, you get 2 soldiers, 2 builders, 1 servant, 1 civilian, 2 stones. Finally, a lot of stones. Now I get 4 from my own production of stones. And then I get 1 more of the builders. And then I could choose what I want. I'm gonna want to progress in the discipline. Can I? Yeah, I can choose any. And then that's gonna give me another builder. And then we pick 2 of our potential prospects. Okay, I definitely want to do this for scoring because I have to do that anyway. So I'm gonna get this and this. Okay, these are our resources for year 5. What do we want to do? So first I need to build the large granary. That needs... Didn't I do that already? No, I didn't. Large granary, because I need to start building the 4th. So I'm already at the 5th one, so good to go. This is gonna give me more of the renown. Oh my gosh, getting 20 at least 3 of these is very difficult. Okay, let's see. I am now going to... What do I do? I want to build a workshop, but I really shouldn't. Maybe I could build the large road now, but I need to get to 8 first. So let's do that. Let's get 2 of these. Get 1, 2, which gives me a civilian. I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna move the soldiers. I'm gonna do, let's see. No, my priority are the wall itself. And I don't want to build this and not have enough for my wall. Okay, let me just use, again, I'm already lacking a red, but it's easy for me to get a red one from here. So I'm gonna set aside this, and I guess two of these. So I can get the red. I'm gonna set those aside. I'm gonna do a wall. So 1, 2. That is gonna give me a renown and a civilian. And then I'm gonna do just one of these. So I could get here because I need that. And then I'm gonna do 2 of these. Do this. That's gonna give me another discipline. Okay, and then let's use this to move along some tracks here. If I could get, yeah, I think that works. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I should use a resource here at the sippy or here at the wall. Because I'm gonna get 4 for sure. So I could definitely fill this out. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me use this to fill this out. So I am gonna get this too. So I'm gonna get a renown, which gives me a civilian back, and it's also gonna give me a resource. Okay. What am I saving this for again? Is it the large road? Oh, should I do the temple? Okay, I think I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use this to do this, right? And then that's gonna give me another civilian. And then I could... let's see. I could use that to get those and then get this, and then I would get another civilian that I could use for this. Decisions. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna do 2 civilians to get me to this, right? That's gonna give me a builder, and then I'm gonna use 2 builders, 2 servants, 1 builder, and 2 of my stone to get me this. And I'm gonna choose to move forward in valor. Oh, I miscalculated something, I think. And then I'm gonna use this, so to get 2 of these. If I do that, I could get a... Oh, I should have gone along this track. Could I retcon that? Maybe not. That would give me a renown and a wall guard, which I could use for cohort, which could then fill in a discipline track, which is good for me. Or I could just fill in 1 piety, fill that in, but what's the point, right? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna give me 1 builder or 1 soldier, and then give me 1 renown. I could use this to get a cohort or to get this. I think I'm gonna do this instead. which is gonna give me a civilian, which I'm then gonna use to what I do. I don't have bricks to do stuff with, so I think I'm just gonna get myself more renown. I think I made a mistake with doing the temples past the first one. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get myself if I go to a piety, I'm not gonna get much. Not gonna get anything here. I'm not gonna get. Okay, I'm just gonna do it here, which is then gonna give me a renown, and that's the end of the year. We're gonna get attacked again. This time we need to pick out 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Right, center. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the worst. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. Okay, so these are all okay. 2 of these are okay, but 4 of these are not. Freak. Okay, so we got 4, which means we don't even get any valor, and we get 4 disdains. Right? Freak. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's -7. Damn it. Okay, we need to do the bats now. Oh, that was the worst. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Let's do the next year. Get 2 of these. This is the final year as well. This is discarded. We do 2 of these. We do 2 of these as well. And then we do 1 of these. And 1 of these. From here we get 4. 4 from here, we get 1 builder, and then we get to choose 2 that we want to progress in. So I definitely want to progress with discipline, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna choose discipline for both. I think I could have progressed here and gotten more resources. Yeah, but whatever. I already did it, so. Okay, and then we need to pick out our final scoring card. Oh my god, final disdain. If I can keep it at 4, that would be great. But I think I'm gonna try and score on completed cohorts. Yeah. So that's gonna give us a builder and a civilian. Okay, now you need to remember that I need to complete this wall. So I'm gonna use 3 of these to finally finish. I'm all over the place. Finally finish this one. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna get a civilian. I'm gonna get 1 discipline. And I'm gonna get 1 cohort. Let's do the left because we got a lot of right. And then I could now start doing the wall. So I need to do, why did I need to do? Let's start with 2. Okay. That's gonna give me a renown, which is gonna give me a civilian. And then that's also gonna give me a cohort. Which is gonna give me, did I cross out the cohort for that? Okay, and then I want to do, so this is just enough to finish the wall, but I am gonna do a civilian so I can get more stone. Use this to get another civilian, and then I will just finish the wall. Just gonna finish the wall just to make sure that that is complete. It's gonna give us a cohort, which is gonna give us a valor. It's gonna give us a guard, which I like. And then I'm just gonna use this to fill this out. And then we filled in 2 cohorts, and then you can also fill in a discipline, which gives us valor. Love that. Okay, let's see, what can we do now? I could fill in this and get, no, the piety doesn't really matter to me now. I should be getting more renown if I want to even do this whole 20 plus, but I'm not gonna get there for sure. Now I just want to reduce my disdain in order to maximize my chances of getting 70 VPs. So I'm gonna build in the bats. Oh, I need 2 stones for that. We're gonna get a stone. I could do some scouting to get a stone. Yeah, I could just do that. My shape is so bad. I can only get 1 stone and 1 builder. Still, that's not nothing. Okay, I'll do that because I really need to build the bats. But then even if I build it, I need another stone. Let's see, where do we get freaking stones? Okay, let's see. I need stones. This is too far. Well, I could do 4 of these just to get 1 stone. If I do that, and then I do this to scout, so I'm gonna get 1 stone. Or I could remove 1 of the disdains. It's just -2. Is that worth it? Probably not. Right? It's probably not worth it. Let's see. Should I? Okay. I've already completed 2 wall guards, so that's fine. I have 1 large building. Is this considered a large building? A large road? I'll have to check the rules for that. Let's see. I could start building the discipline statue to get me 2 renown. That doesn't really make any sense, but that's 1 VP as well. I think removing the disdain is worth it, because that's gonna drop me 2 negatives. But it's so expensive to do right now. But where else will I be using this? I could, well, if I do 2 of this, I could, yeah, okay, let's do that. If I do 2 of these, so I could start doing that. That's gonna get me a builder. If I get a builder, I could do this and this to get me a stone. But if I do that, I wouldn't have enough to build something. I wouldn't have enough to build the bathhouse. So I need 2 reds, and I only have this. If I'm gonna get a piety there, I could get oh gosh. Oh, this is a disaster. Let's see. I could exchange 2 of my builders to get a red. But I need a blue. Wait. Okay, let's see. This, I think, is gonna get me more VPs if I build in. Ooh, I could do this. No, that doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm deciding. I think I am going to go that route. Or do I can't finish my cohort. If I do 2, it will get me this, a blue one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna scout first. I just need to make a decision. I'm gonna scout first. So I have 4 here, so I could do this. I'm gonna do my shape, which is this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna get me a resource and a builder, a servant, sorry. Actually, if I do 3 of these, I could get a stone. Let's see, if I do 3 of these, I could get a stone. And then I could, if I have that stone, I now have 3 stones. I could build this with this too. Oh wait, but I would need 2 of those. Never mind. Okay, I think I'm just gonna build the bath for now. I'm gonna start with that. Let's just build the bath because I need it anyway. So to build the bath, I need 2 of these, 1 of these, and 2 of my stones, my precious, precious stones. So that's gonna move me forward in renown. Oh, I completed 1 row, so that's gonna move me in valor as well. And then I am going to get another stone. I have to do 2 of these, right? Yeah, 2 of these to get a 3 on. Is that the only way I get production right now? Or I could get stone? Let me just double check. I feel like that's the only way for me to get a stone right now. Yeah, well, I could do the cohort later. If I get a stone, I get a discipline. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this to progress here. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna give me a builder. And then I'm gonna use this and this to build a small precinct. So that is gonna get me piety, a resource production, and a stone. And I use the said stone, here's 6, to remove 1 of my disdain. And then I am going to, I could do this to get more discipline. Yeah, because I could use it for this. I have all of this. So what can I progress the yellow one? And I could do that for piety, just for extra points. Or I could do it here, even though it's really just the same. I could use the wall guard first to go here, right? And I'm going to use this, train it, so it could do that. That's going to give me a discipline. And then I am going to, what do I do? I'm going to use this to give me a piety, which I don't know why I want to do that, but whatever. And then I am going to use this to get me another piety, which is going to get me this, which, what do I do with this? I can't do this anymore because, well, I can. Well, I can't actually. What do I do with that then? I could just put it here, but that doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, I don't think I did a great job. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in here just so I could progress that. And that is it. We're gonna do the scoring now. Okay, so, we need to get attacked first. I almost forgot. 10, 4, 5. As long as I don't get a lot of rights. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're good if you don't get too many rights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Center, we love that. left, left, right, center, left, left, center. Okay, I think we're good because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are all good. 3, all good. And we just hit the max of our right cohort, which is good. No additional disdain. We get 4 of our valor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 1 discipline. We don't get any of those anymore because we're done with this. So that is the end. Now I need to score. Okay, so renown I have 10 points. Piety I have 6. Valor I have 18. Discipline I have 19. Path cards. Okay, I have to check the large building path card and what that means because I'm not sure if does anything count, because I have at least one of those, which is good. Okay, path cards. So this is the engineer. So for the engineer, this includes buildings on both sheets with the word large in their title. So yeah, I think a large road counts, right? I think so. I think that counts. Yeah. Okay, so we get 1 point for the large building. That's the only large thing that I did. Large granary. Doesn't that count as well? Does that count? I think so, right? The granary is a building, right? Yeah, I think so. I think that counts. But I needed 4 anyway. I needed 2, so that's large building, large roads, large granary. That's 2. I didn't do anything in here, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't do any of the temples. I didn't do the garden. I didn't do the precinct. Yeah, so I only get 2. Okay, so that's 1 VP. Okay, and then the wall guard. So we did 2 sections of the wall guard. So that's 2 VPs. Constructed landmarks, 0, because we didn't construct any. Filled temples, we only have 1 filled temple. That was actually a waste. I should have just focused on the first one. So that's plus 1 VP. Completed wall sections, we did all. So we get 3 VPs. And lastly, completed cohorts, we got 2 completed cohorts, so that's 2. So this is 3, 4, 7, 9 points from the path cards. Final disdain, we have 3, so that's going to be minus 5. So the total is, oh my gosh, I don't think I made it. Let's see, 16, 26, 34, 44, 53. 53 plus 9 is, oh my gosh, oh, we didn't do it. 53 plus 9 is only 60, 62. And we still have minus 5. No. So we got 57. So yeah, that's only the second, that's the third one, the primus pilus. I don't know what that means, but no, we didn't do it. Okay,